What's up, guys? This is of course the Organic Guy, and welcome to Organic Adventures, where we are all about making you experience that organic magic. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Organic Adventures, and of course we are here with our farmer, Mr. Moses Gichoya, who is going to sort of introduce himself so that he'll be able to give us an overview of the kind of herbs and the kind of plants that he has, and explain to us what are some of the benefits that you can be able to thrive, or rather use from his explanation. So asante sana kwa kuwa nasi.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm Moses Gichoya. This place is called Magena. Magena is in Kiambu County.
Okay.
By profession, I'm a vet, but currently I'm an organic farmer.
Yeah.
And also I'm a herbalist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a herbal doctor. Although not a very experienced herbal doctor, but
Yeah.
what I do, mostly what I intend to do and what I do is educating people on better ways of living, better ways of growing crops, better ways of avoiding things like chemicals which cause diseases.
Yeah.
You know, these days we have got a lot of problems, especially with cancer.
Yeah,
and mostly this is because of chemicals used to spray foods. Like in this area of ours, people use a lot of chemicals because the weather is very cold, and if you don't spray your plants, they'll just disappear.
Yeah.
But there are ways of doing it. You can make your own organic manure, fertilizers, and especially you can use the old maize. You don't have to use a hybrid maize or seeds. If you can get the indigenous seeds, they are better because they are more resistant to weather conditions. Yeah. And they are good. They are more nutritious. They don't have those chemicals. Yeah. Like now here, we have got this maize and these peas. Yeah. But these peas are the seeds that we harvested last time.
From the previous
season. Yeah, from the previous season. Yeah. So what we do, we just use those seeds, we recycle them. Okay. And so when others are not harvesting, we are harvesting ourselves. Yeah. But then when I get visitors, I train them, I advise them, and sometimes I conduct some courses. Okay. At least at a small fee. Yeah. But people are becoming more aware. You know, being unaware of what is surrounding us, what can help us, what can benefit us, is the whole problem. Yeah. But now we enlighten them by explaining some of these things. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a very good step, because you can see there is a lot of biodiversity. There's a lot of crops that are going on here. Yeah. And if a conventional farmer comes here, might be disappointed the way the farm looks. But I understand there is a reason for that. Yes. There is a lot of crops that you can use for medicinal purposes. Yes. So I just want you take us through the kind of crops that you have here, and then give us a highlight of their benefits that anyone, a farmer who is watching, someone who is watching and owns a farm, that they can use those kind of plants to their own benefits.
Yes. Like here, we have got this maize. Maize is very important. It's a food, it's a cereal, and also it has got medicinal values. Yeah. You know, when you have the comb, the maize comb, you have the silk. That silk has got some medicine for urinary system. Okay. If your son is a big son and he is say urinating in his bed, you take that silk, you dry it, you put it in hot water, you give him.
So that problem is not a habitual problem.
Well, sometimes it can be controlled by using those, because sometimes it's the problem of the urinary system. Okay, that's one benefit of maize, and as well as food. You can, but most people don't like to eat to grind the whole grain, the whole maize meal. They remove the cover, which is very nutritious in medicine also. So we advise people not to use the first grade unga. Yeah, so we like using the whole grain. You grind the whole grain, you get that flour. Okay. Here we have got this pear. This is a pear plant. Yeah, pear fruit plant.
Okay.
And pears are very useful as fruits.
Yeah.
And also, their small seeds are beneficial. They have got elements which fight cancer. So if you take
the seeds of the
seeds of the seeds of pear fruits, and in fact most of the seeds of some fruits, they have got vitamin B17. Okay. And B17 is very nice to fight against cancer. You can see also we have got plums. Yeah. Now they are just about to start getting ripe. By December, January, we shall have a lot of plums here. Okay. And people don't know about the seeds. But
personally also didn't know.
You don't know about the seeds. You just eat the fruit and throw away the seeds. So the seed is very important.
Okay.
Yeah, it is useful to fight against cancer. We have got this plant now here. This one, I don't know its botanical name, but I can refer it from the books. In Kikuyu we call it mogagatio. Mogagatio is in the family of rhubarb.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, if you feel as if you are going to vomit, and you just take this leaf and you chew it. It's a bit sour.
So in an organic farm you can do this.
Yeah. If you see it, even if you have got a heartburn, and you are feeling as if you are going to vomit, that thing disappears.
It helps out.
Yeah, it helps.
Okay.
So because it doesn't grow everywhere, sometimes I harvest it, I dry it, I grind it, and then I pack it.
Okay.
So when you come and tell me that you have got that problem, I prescribe it to you and I give it to you.
So when you grind it, there's no nutrients that gets lost?
No, you don't get lost, because I've got a dryer up there, you see it, solar dryer. So you dry it not directly at the direct sunlight, because the direct sunlight will kill some of the nutrients and some of the supplements which are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. We'll move to the other place.
Yes, and here we have got napier grass. Napier grass is good for our cows.
Yeah.
We cut it, we mix with hay, we grind it. We have got a chaff cutter there, so we make use of it.
Okay.
And as we go, here we have got some other plants. These ones, we use them as vegetables. They are also very nutritious. They have got a lot of calcium.
Okay.
Yeah, and on this farm, we don't use fertilizers. We use compost manure. We have got organic manure from biogas. We have got a biogas system.
Yeah.
So we have got some pigs, we have got some cows, and we make use of the manure that we get from those animals. Okay. This is fun. In Kikuyu we call it rodhiro. Rodhiro, there are different varieties, but you have to be very careful when you are harvesting your napier grass, because if you give it to your cow, the cow will have problem with the bladder, and it will start urinating blood, and so that one is not treatable. So what? Yeah, if it gets affected, you have to sell your cow for meat because you cannot treat it. Yeah, so it affects the cow bladder, and the cow will urinate blood. So you have to be very careful. If you have got rabbits, this one is very nice for rabbits. I think you can see there's some milk some milk around. If you move it like this,
Yeah.
you can see this milk. I think this one is very beneficial to rabbits, and that's why there are some farmers who are keeping rabbits for rabbit urine.
Yeah.
And they are using it to make some foliar feed and fertilizers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this milk must be very good for making fertilizer.
Okay.
So. This one is mohehe in Kikuyu. I can't remember the botanical name, but it is also used for treating cancer. But I don't try to treat cancer because I'm not an expert in cancer. So this one is used for treating cancer and also for treating woods.
So you're using it for these leaves?
Yeah, the leaves. They are used for woods. You can see also there's this other one here. This is murenda. This is murenda
For skuma.
and murenda is very nice for taking ugari, and it's very nutritious, but it is slimy. So when you are cooking, you have to be very careful.
Very slimy.
Yeah, it's very slimy, but it's very, very nutritious and medicinal.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
Goes well
Yeah.
with ugali.
There's another one here. There's no idea. Yes. This one, we call it in Gikuyu muroganake. Hii muroganake is very good for ringworms and also for woods.
Yeah.
Can be used for treating woods. Yeah.
So you just use
You just use the leaves.
leaves,
Yeah, use the leaves, and then if you have got the
crush it.
no, you don't even have to crush. You just fold it like that. If you have got ringworms, just rub it like this,
Okay.
and then the ringworms will disappear. Yeah. This one we call it kahorura in Kikuyu. There's a botanical name for it. It's also very nice for people with arthritis because it has got a lot of calcium and a lot of minerals. Very good.
So it's used as food.
Yeah, it's used as food. We use it for making food we call mokimo. Mokimo, you mix maize, beans and potatoes, and this one, rafu, you mash it, and then you have very nice mokimo, very nice food.
Very tasty. You haven't taken mokimo.
Yeah, you can also give it to your cows, and you produce a lot of milk. And this one and blackjack, I can't see. I know there's blackjack somewhere around here, but I can't see it. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, blackjack. This one and blackjack. If you get these flowers of blackjack and you get these leaves and you boil them, if you have got a blocked urinary system, it opens, and then your urine will pass very freely. So
it's interesting.
Yeah.
You mentioned the blackjack.
Yeah,
And the way most farmers actually struggle to get rid of
it.
the
You know, it
blackjack.
can be a nuisance.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your farm it can be a nuisance.
Yeah.
But if you can control it,
Yeah.
it's very nice as a medicine. And also you can take the leaves and eat as vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yeah, even this one.
So after all, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's
just
not a
how
bad thing.
You treat.
You take the leaves, you cook, then you eat.
Yeah.
And it's very, very medicinal, very nutritious. This one, this is Tagetes minuta. This is mofangi. We call it mofangi. This one and this and these ones.
Blackjack.
Yeah, blackjack. If you mix it and you put it in some water and you mix with some other plants like tithonia and garlic and chili, you keep it for about 7 days in water, and then you sieve the water. You make a very good pesticide and insecticide.
Wow.
Very organic, very natural, no harm, no damage to the body.
Okay. So I think it's sort of having that knowledge on how different plants
different plants, how they work.
Knowing how to use them.
To mix them, yes.
Okay.
This is not a banana, it's called mahedu. I don't remember the botanical name. If you cut it into pieces and put it in some water, and then you have your cuttings like this fruit, this plum tree, you have the cuttings and you put into that water, it's like putting into rooting powder. When you plant them, the roots will come out very fast. This one, and also it's used to feed cows. Yeah, the fruits of this mahendu, they are like bananas, but they have got hard black seeds inside.
Okay.
So
they're not good for food. For using.
No, some people eat. Some people use them. This is the stinging nettle. Right. Stinging nettle is very important as far as arthritis is concerned. You just put it into hot water, you take it, and then it works miracles.
Just
like, yeah.
Because most of let's say opinions, rather things that people know about stinging nettle is when you put it in your hand.
It stings.
Yeah, it's very stinging.
It stings.
So how can you make someone trust that someone is stinging in their hand?
If you know that it stings, then you have to wear gloves when picking it, or you use a knife and a sufuria, you cut and it falls into the sufuria. Once you cook it, doesn't sting anymore.
So when you boil it, the
stinging disappears. Even when you dry it, I'll show you at the drying place there. When you dry it, doesn't sting.
There's no effect.
Yeah, it has no effect.
Okay.
Again, here we have got another climbing plant here. I don't know what we call it. These plants are very many. I can't keep all the names in my head. This one, if you have got tonsils, if you have got tonsillitis, you take these ones, just like I showed you the other ones for ringworms.
Yeah.
You just rub your tonsils, and then you're okay. Alternatively, you can boil these. You boil in clean water.
Yeah.
And then you gargle. After it is warm, you gargle. Your tonsillitis will disappear. You have no problem anymore. Yeah. So God created all these plants to be medicine.
Yeah. So it's now up to us to try find that knowledge.
Yeah, to know that knowledge, to know what, because there are some plants which are poisonous. There are others which are medicinal, but the poisonous ones, even the bees can show you that this plant is poisonous, because even if it has got the flowers, it's not going to collect pollen there.
Yeah.
It is avoiding it. Even you see a plant, that you feel the smell, that smell is not
distance.
It tells you to keep distance. Yes.
Okay, so it's that ability to know, to try and separate the good plant and the one that you can use for medicinal purposes. Yeah.
Then there is this folklore knowledge. Your grandfather was a herbalist. He will advise you. Or as I've shown you now, you know that it is useful.
Yeah.
And you come here, you have seen it in your place. I don't have it here in my place. And then you tell me this plant is very useful.
Yeah.
And you tell me, so I get that knowledge.
Yeah, I also think that knowledge is very, very important, because us as kids, when you see such a kind of a plant, especially stinging nettles, the blackjacks, you are told them to get rid of them immediately.
Yes.
So I think it's also that knowledge sort of disappeared along the way.
Of course.
And getting that knowledge and impacting to others, I think can make the difference.
Yes, of course. We have got Tithonia here.
Yeah.
Tithonia is a very useful plant. Because one thing, it's very rich in calcium and vitamin C.
Yeah.
And you can use it for making compost manure.
Okay.
You mix with some other plants.
Yeah.
You can also use it if you have got a fracture. You can take it and it helps the fracture heal very fast.
Okay.
Yes. You can also use it, mix it.
Just the water you use it, you just rub it on the fracture?
No, you drink it.
Okay.
You drink it.
It's not bitter?
It's bitter. In Kikuyu we call it maruru. Maruru is something bitter. So you take it in small quantities. You know, there's a dosage. You don't just take a full cup.
Yeah.
You take it in doses. You have to know the dosage.
Okay.
So it's very useful for those things. Again, for making pesticides and insecticides. Yeah. You can use it. You can use it as a hedge, and as well as for making bolea. Manure.
Okay, so it's
organic,
multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. Yes, very nice. Here we have got an avocado here.
Avocado tree.
They don't do very well here because of the cold climate here. And there's one thing I've learned about the avocado.
Yeah.
People don't know the value of the seed of the avocado.
Okay.
You just eat the fresh and you throw away the
you
seed.
get rid of the seed.
And the seed is very, very, very medicinal.
So you are basically saying the seed is more important.
The seed is even more important than the fresh.
Oh.
Yeah.
How so?
Because it has got the concentration of minerals and nutrients.
Okay.
Yeah, and supplements. It has got the concentration in itself. So when you eat your avocado, you keep that seed. When it is fresh, you can grate it. Once you grate it, then you can dry it, and then you grind that unga. That powder, you can be putting it into your food or into hot water, you take it, or even into your tea, and you take it. You treat yourself.
It's also interesting.
Yeah.
The same effect of knowledge.
Yes.
Because I remember we also, when we were being given avocados when we were young,
Yes.
you're given avocado, the avocado is over, so
Yeah.
you turn on to the seed.
Yes.
Now you start eating the seed,
Yes.
and your parent sees eating the seed.
Yeah.
You
They will
know, just-
revoke you.
Yeah, they start beating you up.
Yes, why are you taking seeds? They are
Yeah.
not you. They are not good.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's a very interesting point
Yeah.
to make.
Yeah.
So
Very
instead
important.
of throwing actually the seed,
Yes.
use it for medicinal purposes.
Of
or
course.
you can even replant the
Yes.
seed.
Yes. Here we have got this plant. We call it mutomoko. Mutomoko in Kikuyu.
Yeah.
I can't remember the botanical name. I have just planted it. I want to see whether it can do here. Most of these plants do well in hot climate.
Okay.
But here sometimes it becomes very cold. But I don't believe that any plant cannot work anywhere.
Yeah.
It's only for you to know how you can moderate the conditions.
Okay.
Even if you can't give it the proper conditions,
Yeah.
but then you can try and see what
Try
you can
and
do.
make it. Can
Yeah,
it more
yeah.
sort of try and make it adapt to those
Yes.
particular conditions?
Yes, like now here you can see on the ground, you can see it is wet because
Yeah.
this is the flow from the biogas system.
Yeah.
And the soil here is very fertile. You can even see the difference with the plants around here, the maize and the beans. You can see
Very fertile.
they are very
rejuvenated.
yeah, of course. Now about these beans, the kidney beans.
Yeah.
Kidney beans, you can take the pods. If you take the pods and boil them and take that water, even if you have got what sort of diabetes, the ones where you inject yourself, it controls diabetes very well. The water of the ponds, yes.
You take the seeds with the pods together, or you just
You boil this, with the seeds. You
Okay.
boil them, you open them, then you boil them.
okay.
Once you boil them, you take that water. It helps a lot with the diabetics.
Diabetes.
Yes, it helps a lot. It controls diabetes. And now here we have the tree tomatoes, fruits. They are very nice. You can see the difference between these ones and like that one there.
Yeah.
And as we go, there are some there, very small, and I planted them at the same time. Because these ones are taking a lot of manure. This is the flowing roots of the manure from above there,
Okay.
where we have got those biogas system. Yes. So you can see the difference. You can see even bananas are good here, but this climate is not for bananas. But I believe in trying. I don't believe in failure.
Yeah.
This is amarantha, terere, we call it terere.
Yeah.
It's very, very awesome, very nutritious and medicinal, especially with people who lack calcium in their bodies.
Okay.
When you have problems like arthritis, you have problems like blood pressure,
Yeah.
you take these. They are very nice. Even cancer, use them, and the seeds are very nice for people with cancer.
Taking the seeds themselves, or
yes, you take the seeds themselves. You can grind them and take them as a porridge. Okay. That unga you can mix it with some other unga, or you take it without mixing. It's very medicinal, very nutritious.
Right.
Yeah, the seeds and the leaves. But there are two different types of this amaranth.
This one, the green one.
Yeah, there's another green one. We call this one Grigasha, and the other one native or Roko. Yeah, but they are all good.
Yeah.
Yes. We call it Mukorotuko. There's a botanical name for it.
Or Muigajo.
Muigajo, and it's used for you uproot the root. You uproot it. You get the root here. You wash it.
You wash the root now.
Yeah, you wash the root now. Then you scratch. You remove this. You have this stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff now, when it is clean, not as dirty as this one is, now you put it on the wood. You cover the wood.
Okay.
And dress it. Within no time, that wood is completely cured. Yeah. It was being used by young boys when they are circumcised. They have a lot of problem.
Yeah, you just apply it.
Yeah, just apply it.
You can see the way
it is sticky.
Yeah, it's very sticky.
Yeah.
So I think that stickiness is what gives the
I also
skin.
think that the fluid in there is also medicinal.
Yeah, the fluid itself.
Yes. Blackberries are very nice when the cherries are ripe. They are good for mostly for cancer. Most of the seeds that are edible are good for cancer. Because they have got B17, which helps a lot with cancer people.
So most of the seeds?
Yeah, most of the seeds, fruit seeds, they are very nice. They've got B17, which is very nice for cancer.
Okay.
Yes. You can use this kale for as vegetables and as well as medicine. You can use it for medicinal purposes.
Yeah, but they usually say it's sort of acidic.
Yeah, sometimes it's acidic, but you control it. You don't take a lot of it.
No, okay.
Just take a little of it.
The problem is we literally skuma wiki.
Yes.
The wiki itself.
Yeah.
So you have to know how to
use it.
Not every single day.
Yeah, not every day, and not so much, not in large quantities.
Yeah.
Just take a little, and you mix with other things.
Okay.
Yes. Here I'm starting a nursery for Tithonia and another plant here for hedge.
Okay.
Tithonia, as I explained before, can be used for medicine, and also can be used for making insecticide or pesticides. It's very useful. It's also very good for making compost manure.
Yeah.
You mix with other plants. Like now here you can see I've got this heap of dried leaves. Now they will rot and they become compost manure.
Okay. So this is what actually will take it to the farm.
Yeah, I'll take it to the farm after it gets rotten. I come and turn it over and maybe mix with the manure from the biogas system. Yes. So I've got these ones. These are Tithonia, and these are the hedge. And just here, down here, we have got this plant. This is a dandelion.
Yeah.
Dandelion. The root is very useful as a detoxifier. You take the root and you wash it, you cut it into pieces, you put it into hot water, or you steam it, you take that water. It detoxifies the liver, the kidneys, and the pancreas.
Okay.
And even it detoxifies the blood. But it also detoxifies the soil. So you don't take it from the roadside.
From any other place?
Yeah, from the roadside. You have to cultivate it. Because if you take it from the roadside, it will have collected a lot of chemicals.
You're literally taking those chemicals.
Yeah, because it detoxifies even the soil. So you have to be very careful.
Okay.
Now here we have got grapevines. Yeah, these grapevines, I want them to get the roots and then I transplant them.
Yeah.
Here we have got pepino fruits. pepino melon fruits. Now, once they are ready, they get the roots, I transplant them. Here, we have got the cassava.
Yeah.
I'm trying, as I told you before, I try everything.
Yes.
Because
see it for yourself.
Yeah, like now if you go to the other side there, you will see it has started producing some shoots.
Yeah.
Yes, it is producing some shoots. You can see this one.
Yeah.
This one has got shoots.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is for how long?
Cassava.
How long has it been?
It has taken about a month.
A month.
Yeah.
For it to come up with.
Yeah. You know, these shoots. But now, you know, this weather is not for this plant.
The cassavas.
Yeah, it's not for cassavas. Yeah. Sugarcane, I've got some there. Now here we have got these arrowroots. These arrowroots is a project.
Okay.
You dig a trench. You put in plastic paper, polythene paper. You put some mulching underneath.
Yeah.
And then you put manure and you put soil. Then you plant the pumpkins. They are not the arrowroots.
Yeah.
Once you plant the arrowroots, you keep on adding the soil.
Okay.
And manure, because the arrowroot grows upwards.
Oh.
So you keep on.
Trick.
Yeah. So you keep on adding soil. Like these ones now have been added soil.
Okay.
But you see.
So as the arrowroot grows, you
add
adding
soil.
the soil.
Yes, because the tuber grows upwards. So you cover it with soil. It grows up again. You cover it, and then when it matures in about 9 months here, because of the weather, then you can get your arrowroot, which is about almost 1 foot or 9 inches or 8 inches, and that one you can sell it for about 100 shillings. Yeah. Like now, this plot here, it has got 120 pieces of them.
Okay.
120. So 120.
12,000. Come on.
Yeah. 120, you sell 100 shillings.
Yeah.
It's 12,000. And I've got 5 of them. So 5 of them is 60,000.
Yeah.
I get my 60,000, I put it in the pocket. But again, when planting these things, as I told you before, my aim is to educate people.
Yeah.
They come and see. So you can grow even arrowroots here. Yes. And I advise them to eat them because they are organically grown. No chemicals, no nothing. Hii inaitwa Herbal. Herbal is very nice for blocked chest. When you've got a cold, asthma, it's very nice for opening up the chest. Yeah, when you've got a congested chest. And you can even cut the cuttings, transplant them, and then they start growing. Like so now here, you can see here I have pruned. Yeah. They were the same size with this one. But once you prune, they shoot again. Yeah, they're fresh.
So this one you boil it?
Yeah, you can boil it, and then you take the water. You can also mix with other things. You know, even if you hear for unblocking the chest, then you can mix with natural honey. Yeah. And there are some other plants that you can mix with. Okay. Lemongrass, it does very well here, although it's a bit cold.
Yeah.
But it's good. Lemongrass is also nice for putting into tea.
Yes.
Now it has got some calcium.
Okay, apart from the smell itself.
Yeah, apart from the smell, it is good for people who have got arthritis. And it is also good for controlling blood pressure. Yes, it fights cholesterol in the body. Peppermint is also nice. Some of these things you use them as spices.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use them as spices, and they're also medicinal. This one we call it in Kikuyu Udimamburi. Udimamburi. It is used for treating stomachache. Stomachache. I don't know why they call it Mudimamburi. And here we have got this mulberry.
Oh yeah.
Mulberry, there are two types. There are two types. This one broad-leaved. Yeah. The benefit is that you harvest a little, you have a lot. That one, this one here, down here, this one you can see it.
Yeah.
And it's also that one there. It has got small leaves, so you have to harvest a lot to get the leaves. Okay, this is mulberry tree.
Yeah.
And it is. It has got the fruits.
Yeah.
Once,
See,
yes.
coming up.
Yeah. Once they get ripe, they become black.
Yeah.
Or darkish, blackish. Yes. And they are also very medicinal, very nice. Especially for people with their blood pressure, you take this in powder form. I've got some in there.
Not when they are. You can still take them when they are ripe.
No, you know, yeah. You know what the problem, the good thing about the powder form is handling and storage.
Oh yeah.
Gooseberry is the cherries themselves are nice for gout, arthritis. The leaves, if you boil them when you've got constipation, you remove that one. If you are diarrheaing and you take this,
The leaves.
The leaves and the liquid, you boil them, you take it, you are diarrheaing, you stop immediately.
Immediately.
It will stop immediately. So what I do, I dry it, I grind it, I pack it. So if you tell me you are diarrheaing, I tell you take a teaspoon in the morning, lunchtime, and in the evening. Tomorrow morning, you are okay. Centera asiatica. It is very nice for treating wounds. Wounds.
Okay.
It heals the wound. You don't even have any scar remaining.
So this one also you sort of just smear it on the...
Yeah, you smear it.
You can also mash it with that
You
one.
smash it, then
in your hand.
You put it on. You wrap. You tie with a bandage. Then it heals, and you don't have any scar. Also, it is used for tumors, brain tumors. It is used by for brain tumors. Here we have got this one. This is Nastatium. This one is Nastatium. Nastatium is also antibiotic.
Yeah.
So if you are coughing, you take this leaf every 1 hour. In the evening, your coughing will be gone.
So there's
So you can mix this one and this one if you have got this blocked chest because of colds.
Okay.
And that problem will be solved. This one is a vine tree. It is already transplanted from somewhere else, and it is growing. It's doing well. This one we call it Mugaita. Mugaita is very bitter. This one, if you just chew the leaf. It's not as bitter as the seeds. If you take the seeds, they are very bitter. Now, if you have got worms, even the toughest worms, they just disappear. This is known as elephant stinging nettle. It has got big ears like that of an elephant. And elephants fear it because it stings even the elephants.
Wow.
And it is very medicinal, especially for cancer and arthritis. It's very nice. The roots are very nice. The leaves are also very nice for that purpose. We have got this Sora dryer. It's just a Juakali one. But it serves the purpose.
That's the work.
Serves the purpose. Like now here, we have got these are tea leaves. Normal tea leaves. Okay. Now they are ready now for grinding. Now if I grind these ones, these are for a client who is suffering from cancer. So I dry them, I grind them, I give them to that client. These ones are Prunus africana. Prunus africana is also very good for prostate cancer. Those ones. We have got here peelings from oranges and lemons. These peelings, you grind them. They are also very nice for cancer. Because cancer is a condition. I don't believe cancer is a disease. It's a condition. Because if you can know what is lacking in the body and you know what to take to prevent it, then you should not die because of cancer. Yeah, because there are supplements which you can use instead of chemotherapy. You know, with chemotherapy sometimes it kills even the good cells more than the cancerous cells.
Yeah.
So there are some plants which have got those chemicals which can
actually do the work.
They can do that work very effectively. Like now, as you are talking, these are leaves of avocado. Now, once they are dry, they should not be as dry as they are now, because once they are so dry, again they lose value. But they should be moderately dry. Then you grind them. Here we have got neem bark, mwarubaine.
Yeah.
Neem is also very nice for malaria, for homas, colds. It's very nice. Once you, I prefer grinding it into powder form. Because in powder form, it's easier for handling.
Okay.
Yeah, because now if I tell you to boil, let's say you boil a hardful. A hardful could be this one, or a hardful could be this one. Yeah. But if I tell you a teaspoon, when it is in powder form, you know exactly what it is. Yeah.
So in each of the different herbs you have here, they have different. They take different amount of time for them to dry.
Yeah, of course. But mostly it depends on the size. Yani, like these ones, if they are the bark, they will take more time than the leaves. Okay. And here you have got the seeds. These are the avocado seeds.
The famous avocado seeds.
Yeah, the famous avocado seeds. Once they dry completely, you have to use I've got a stronger machine for grinding them. But as with the leaves, I use a breader.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I because it's not in large scale, it's just for a patient or two. So I use a breader.
So you guys, I hope you still remember the the medicinal value of these seeds.
Yeah, of these seeds.
Right, yeah.
Yes. Also here, we have got these seeds here now. These ones are for peaches, from peaches.
Okay.
Peaches and apricots, you break this seed. Once you break it, you remove the one which is inside. The one which is inside is the one which has got B17. And B17 is the worst enemy of cancer. It fights cancer like anything. Now here we have got the matomoko seeds. My friend, these are the matomoko seeds, but I think they are now over-dried. So what I can do is grind them instead of planting them. If I plant them, they won't germinate. They will not germinate. We also have different types because this is another type.
Okay.
Yeah. And, here you have got the flowers of aloe vera. They are over-dried. So these ones maybe they have lost their value.
Yeah.
They are over-dried. We have avocado seeds. You see them?
Yeah.
These ones are from Meru, very big avocados. So I want to plant some. I want to grind them and have that. Now here, as I was telling you, this is stinging nettle. Once it is dry, it won't sting you, but it will sting you, but not very much. But now this one is over-dried. Yeah, it is over-dried. So I take this one, I grind it, and that is that. Here, this is parsley.
Parsley?
Yeah, parsley. Parsley.
So this is the one with the seeds.
Yeah, with seeds. But now it's also over-dried. So this one cannot help us. Yeah. Yes. And these are also over-dried. This is the hoa hood that I showed you outside.
Oh, yeah. So this one you crush everything, or?
Yeah, you crush everything. Or you crush everything. Okay. Yes. And this one is amaranth. Yeah,
this one you're also supposed to crush it. Or
you can see the seeds. You know, this is the seeds are inside there, and here they are. Yes, you can see them. Now, if you plant those ones, they will germinate, or you can grind them into powder form if you have a good number of it. Yes.
Super hot.
Yeah.
Very hot.
And these are the seeds for aloe vera. Yeah. But once they are not worked on, they become over dried, and then they lose value.
Oh, so you have how do you tell that your herbs are ready for grinding?
You just keep on watching them. Yeah.
So there's
maybe
each and different herbs has specific timelines that you have to check after.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's known as chayote.
Similar to pumpkin leaves.
Yeah, similar to pumpkin.
Same family.
Yeah, same family. Kama ile nikuonyesha huko chini inaitwa kahurura. Inakaa kama hii. There's this fruit here. There's another one there up there.
Can also grow bigger than that.
Yeah. These ones, they are very good with for people with blood pressure and diabetes. Very nice. And even the leaves are very good for people with arthritis because they have a lot of calcium. This is Artemisia annua. It is hybrid. I've grown it from seed up to where it is now. You can also plant cuttings, but the seeds are very the original ones. Artemisia annua, you can use it for malaria. It has got a chemical called artemisinin. Artemisinin is very nice for treating malaria. Yeah, and they are doing research on it for cancer treatment. Yes. These leaves are very nice for treating diabetes. You just pick them, dry them, and crush them. You can make them into a powder. If you have got a tree like this one, you can take them when they are fresh.
So
if you don't have,
boil them as they are.
Yeah, you just cut them into pieces, and then necessarily you don't boil. You boil the water, and then you put them inside. You cover it. You steep for about 10 minutes, and then you take that water.
Okay.
It helps the pancreas to produce insulin. So you take it if your diabetes is that of not the pancreas not producing insulin. Yeah. With passion fruit, the leaves are very nice as something to make you sleep. You don't take Piliton.
Piliton for sleep.
Yeah, you take the leaves or the flowers. But now once you take the flowers, you have taken the fruit. You have removed the fruit. So you take the leaves.
Better go with the leaves.
Yeah, you go with the leaves. You leave the flowers for the fruit.
Someone really needs deep sleep.
Yes.
Passion fruit.
Yeah, don't take Piliton. Yes, you take this. These are the mountain pawpaws.
Yeah.
They are even better than the ordinary pawpaws.
Even better.
Yeah, even better in terms of concentration of medicine. Yeah. The leaves were being used in Mombasa when there was this fever called dengue. I don't know, dengue fever. Dengue fever. They were buying this leaf for 100 shillings.
One leaf?
Yeah. The ordinary pawpaw.
Wow.
If it were this one, I would sell it at 150. Because this one is very, very medicinal, especially these veins. These veins, they have the concentration of the medicine.
Okay.
These veins.
So it's denser.
Yeah. This one is more concentrated than the
normal one.
The normal one. You see this milk. If you've got a wood and you put this milk, within no time, that wood is cured. Yeah, it is cured.
Okay.
Yes. The fruits are very nice. They smell like they are perfumed.
So that is their size.
Yeah, that is their size. They don't grow bigger than that. Yeah. And they are very, very nice, very medicinal, very sweet. You can make juice out of them. You can make jam. Organic jam, medicinal jam.
Yeah,
out of them.
So this one you can also isolate the seeds and use them as medicine.
Yes. And the seeds are very good for deworming, even amoeba.
So you eat them the whole?
Yeah, you eat the whole thing.
You eat with the seeds?
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, guys, to Organic Adventures. Of course, we are continuing with this conversation. We are with Mr. Moses Gichoya, who is a herbalist. He's been doing this. So, you've seen a lot of herbs that he has got. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two from that particular session.